for the top lane here, tank to tank. Does have the feast for executing, any sort of frontline members that will come in if they do get the 5-on-5, but there's not really a point-and-click CC available. So again, bringing up the ease of execution of the team compositions, it is a lot easier for Edward Gaming to pull off their combinations.
How much it will help them as EDG take on MAD Team for Game 2 of Worlds 2018. I'm quickly looking down some of the spells, no real surprises that I can see just yet. And Mako, I love that. Flash Ignite. You always have to be ready for some situation. I'm waiting to see whether or not Kongyu and Uniboy want to respond. Scout has already got the first move, and they're going to contest the first big chicken. Sleepy Trouble Bubble comes down, as well as a long-range Paddle Star, and this is a low HP Haro! Spell Thief helps secure first blood for MAD Team. Kongyu's not done yet. Look at the paddling! That's going to be flashed away from by Scout, and Uniboy almost found a second.
Uniboy collapses! I was worried for him in the 1v1 solo lane going up against Scout, but in fact, it is Jungler that is going to give over the advantage. Red buff now on the Zoe bottom lane is getting a little spicy, though. Oh,
very well played by Kate and Breeze. They get out of the engage, manage to re-engage as well. Now, Ray dashes forward onto Liang. And MAD, the Haro we somewhat expected. Likes to be proactive, likes to look for options. Ray has access to that Call of the Forge God and has thrown it down. Liang's Rupture is going to get taken away from him. This is just a fairly easy kill from Haro. Jumping onto Liang.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, just gank again. Haro uses Predator this time around, was able to get his purchase off and finds the... As of right now, Scout is moving up with Syndra, and he has 2 members of his team.
Oh, the portal jump puts Uniboy exactly where Haro wants him.
Oh,
but he decides not to go for the kill. Haro's caught out. He's bounced back close enough to get a kill onto Uniboy, but MAD Team find 2.
Uniboy, oh no! It was such a good counter there for MAD. Communication.
Let's see exactly what they do. They're still down just a couple hundred gold, and they will get an uncontested dragon.
Yeah, smart move here from MAD not to contest at all. Look at that vision. It would be face-checking into complete darkness just for an early game Mountain Drake against a Leonin that has a Sin. Mid and bottom are very close to falling. So EDG have slowly been wearing away. In addition to the CS leads that they've gotten in their lanes, they've also gained some power damage. On top side,
Breeze is able to survive for a few seconds longer, but not much longer, as the undertow from Haro comes over the wall. I thought the Arcane Shift had it, but he did not.
Arcane Shift and fall.
He's going to start toppling like dominoes. And of course, there's a couple of pings there onto the Rift Herald as well. Haro's already in position with Scout coming up for support. So this will be another objective, another tool that EDG can twist as they take lead of the game at 17 minutes. There's no contest here from MAD Team. They were all recalled, they were all back, so a big swing in control for Edward Gaming.
In addition to no contest on top side, there's also nothing that MAD Team can trade on the weak side of the map.
Yep.
Because EDG would rather have a more explosive Drake, but Mountain number 2 would mean that they could honestly 20-minute a Baron here.
Yep.
So Rift Herald is using mid lane to try and take this tower down and open up the map for themselves a little bit more, try and get some deeper wards into MAD Team's jungle to allow them to threaten the Syndra as well as Ornn long range start to a fight.
Well, that chunk was pretty sizable in the mid inner turret, and now EDG have got positioning. Solar Flare is available as well. I'm looking for a target. That's a stun onto K. He uses the cleanse, pops over the wall, waiting.
Into position here as the rest of MAD Team are coming through the jungle, and Breeze getting some poke damage with the Ezreal.
Of course, the longer EDG are in the pit, the happier MAD Team are going to be. Ezreal and Zoe, they want to get the poke down. Call of the Forge God comes out, but Breeze is able to Arcane Shift over the wall. That's the engage with the quickness of the knockup. K jumps back out. Liang is left in the middle of the team as MAD simply cannot get close enough. The Paddle Star goes in between EDG, but there's no goal scored. Body slam interrupted. Liang manages to pick one up onto Mako. MAD Team continue to chase forward. Here comes Uniboy. He's flashed forward, used that Spell Thief as well. And they're going to back away. MAD Team win the fight and get the dragon.
Huge team fight for MAD Team because they're able to put a stop to Mountain Drake number 2 with Baron right about to enter the map here.
There's no further follow-up. Decent enough damage. But again, nothing enough for MAD Team to actually feel confident on an engage. I take that back! K decides to jump back in. That's a defensive flash. Here comes Liang. Remember, he had no teleport, so he's run all the way up. The Rupture will force Ray to flash, but now Scout has joined the fight.
And that was only with 4 members. They didn't even have Zoe there. The re-engage is up.
Oh yeah, but all the damage is on Liang. This is good for MAD Team. There's the body slam. Featherstorm comes up. They manage to find themselves a kill onto Ray. 5 versus 4, and MAD Team are looking for more. Scout, Haro, and Maiko, they're going to hang out inside their jungle. Do MAD start the Baron or not? And the question right now is no.
Great. With the extra kill, they're able to push in on the mid turret, finally fight back some territory for themselves. Breeze moving up on the edge, and they're looking for the bubble.
Keep your eyes for a Gragas engage. The flanking power is there. That's a defensive flash from Scout. Instant reaction time. Lands on a solar flare, and Konya buys some time with that stopwatch, but he will go down. The tower is not yet secured. It's 1 hit away, and EDG, they get a kill, and they hold on to their turret.
Oh, he finally makes a misstep here as MAD Team reach too far under the turret, and they get cut down.
Scout's reaction time is insane. Gragas showed for a millisecond, but here comes Uniboy. He blows up Scout with the long-range paddle star, and this is now 2 teleports coming down. Ray has jumped into the fray. Breeze has got flash available once more. Gets tagged by the first part of the Forge God, but not the second. Uniboy looks forward. There goes the Sleepy Trouble bubble. Two-shot barrage won't find any targets, and MAD Team maintain control for now.
EDG are trying to focus here. MAD Team so far has done a good job, just like that, of disengaging and avoiding those hits while landing their own skill shots within the small confines of the river here, where we just saw the last team fight. Haro now moves in, and there it is, right
There's
through the
a
jungle.
narrow corridor, but the target is only Liang. He's got no flash available, but he's chain CC, locked down and shut down. It's Scout that picks up the kill. Breeze is trying to poke from the side, and so is Uniboy. Maiko gets obliterated. Here comes Konya, gets the barrel down. So far it's a 1-4.
He's going in.
Looks for the knockup, but he will only find Ray. K goes down, taken out by iBoy, but the damage is drastic, and a Sleepy Trouble bubble sets Scout up to get dunked down. Here comes Breeze, hopping forward to the arcane shift off arcane shift, finds Ray. Horo's gone down. MAD Team, this is mad. They are tower diving and in a turret, and Uniboy will just get out of range. MAD Team at 30 minutes. They chase EDG into their own base.
MAD Team going deep in the paint, and they chase EDG all the way back. Oh, he's not done yet. Boom!
There goes the flash! Oh boy! What was that?
That is iBoy! Oh, he's right around the corner.
Call of the Forge God is on cooldown, so Ray cannot disrupt this. 4,000 hit points in the Baron. Scatter the Weak has been used. K just got spotted out. So MAD Team, they've found the engage. They get a knock-up onto Hellboy, but all the damage is being focused on Ray. Solar Flare comes down, and it's a kill onto Konya. There's a tower killed somewhere else in the map, and now EDG are running for their lives. Paddlestar finds nobody, and MAD Team in a 4 versus 5 are pushing EDG back. That's the flash forward for Breeze. Call of the Forge God comes out. It catches onto Liang. He's killed, but there's simply not enough focus. iBoy finally goes down. Uniboy found him in the chaos. It's not done yet as Breeze is now jumping forward. I'm so impressed that Uniboy found the kill onto iBoy.
This is round 3.
Well, let's find out if it's going to be a knockout or not. MAD Team are inside the Baron pit. Look at the minimap. iBoy is 1.5 miles away. All right, this Baron's going down. 5,000 hit points. EDG, they found their way into the pit. The quickness is available for K, but he needs to find some targets. Call of the Forge God comes out as Breeze finds a way to flank, trying to force away Scout, and that's some pressure onto K. They found themselves a kill onto Ray, but it's at the cost of Breeze's life. It's at the cost of K's life. All of the damage is now on iBoy and Uniboy to try and finish this one out.
iBoy fending for himself with the Xayah in the river, holding off 3 members, buying time for this setup.
Do you believe it can be stolen? There's no feast available. Konya's got himself a flash as well as that body slam. Sleepy Trouble bubble allows a secure of the Rupture. Crucially, Baron has been reset. MAD Team have done enough for now. iBoy looking for a fat man. Gets a couple of autos down as the Solar Flare slows down Uniboy. He's got no flash available. Goes golden, but here comes K. Quickness is on cooldown. Uniboy gets burst down and blown up by iBoy. The Call of the Forge God comes out. That's a double already as EDG are looking for the advantage. A shutdown onto Liang. K and Breeze are running for their lives. It's a 4-for-1 3-for-1 correction, as the minions are helping out Kay and they're helping out Breeze. The Baron has been stopped if there's any solace to be found. And EDG, they once again turn. They once again go back. Round 3, won by EDG.
EDG minions are also doing work. Look at the giant minion waves.
This feels like the final difficulty of Odyssey, where you spend forever fighting in just one area of the map. EDG will get an uncontested Baron. After
the frontliners, at this stage in the game, a lot of the DPS can actually cut through him without it.
All right, take a look at Kay. He goes for the flash quickness, won't find a key target just yet. But Mako won't find one either. Following Iboy, he's alive for now, but gone very, very low. He catches out Uniboy. Mako gets another. The inhibitor goes down to Scout, and EDG, with one Baron buff, are looking to finish this game. There's a stun there onto Breeze as the Nexus turrets are starting to fall. Edward Gaming took 40 minutes to get onto the Nexus, but they're gonna pick themselves up the first win of Worlds. Turn their attention for a couple extra kills. Take down Breeze and Konya, and Edward Gaming take down MAD Team. That was one hell of a game, Kobe.
The crowd still going wild over what must have been 20 minutes of Baron fights, Baron skirmishes, Vision Wars, the River Odyssey that we had.